guys, welcome back to my channel, Life According to Minnie. Today I'm going to go through with you what I do when I put in my hair extensions and how I do it. As you all know, I've got really fine hair and it's just horrible. I don't like it at all. But now and again I will wear hair extensions, and I've only just bought them recently, so I'm going to go with you. I'm not going to go with you anywhere unless you want me to. I'm going to go through with you how I put in my hair extensions. Now, as I think I've mentioned previously, I'm not very good with hair. I never have been. I can't, you know, people do all these pretty plaits and things like that. I can't do it. I literally cannot do anything with my hair. I'm really awful. I can crimp it. I've started to learn how to curl it a little bit, but it never looks even. It always looks just a little bit, oh, that's the first time she's done that kind of look. So, but however, my hair extensions, it's so easy to do, and I'm so chuffed that I made the decision to order some, bite the bullet and order some, because I kept thinking for years and years, I really want some. I used to have some years ago actually. Well, when I say some, it was just literally one piece that used to sit on your hair, and that was lovely, but they were really blonde and I went darker, so they weren't any good. I've still got them actually, and they weren't real hair. Whereas the extensions that I've bought this time I got them from Cliphair, and they're the Remy 100% human hair double wefted hair extensions, and this is a full set of hair. So yeah, just see if you can see that. I will put a link below for you if I can find it, and put it in so that you can click on there. I was concerned because my hair I've recently done my hair into a balayage, so I really couldn't decide on the shade and the colour and how it would look, and I messaged them via Instagram and they messaged me back. They were absolutely amazing. This isn't a paid ad. I paid for these hair extensions, and because I really wanted to try them, because I'd watched a few YouTube videos of how to do it and it looked quite simple, so I just wanted to give it a go. So yeah, they were brilliant. I messaged them. They put me at ease regarding doing them, because I said I'm not very good with hair, you know, and I sent them a photo of my hair in daylight and they matched me up, and the colour that they were saying was suited to my hair, I really thought that it was too light. Honestly, I just thought, oh my god, it's too light. But they reassured me that if it wasn't right when I received it, I could send it back, no problem at all, if I wasn't happy. They were brilliant. Anyway, it arrived, and at first I thought, oh my god, it's too light. But once you put it in your hair and you blend it with your hair, it's just lovely. Now, I'd say it is slightly lighter than my hair, but I am having another session on my hair in September, which will lighten it slightly more, so I think it's going to be absolutely perfect. But you can't tell now. People can't tell that I've got extensions in. Only people that know me, obviously. It's like, oh my god, she's got all this hair suddenly. Where's that come from? Anyway, I'm going to quickly show you the actual extensions. Now, I've got a full set, but I don't really need a full. I don't use them all at all. But I'll show you what I do use and go through it with you. I'll get them out. Okay, here we go. Now, also, I have never felt extensions as soft as these. They are absolutely incredible. Oh, they're just lush. So So I'm going to go through with you what I use. So as I say, I don't use all of the extensions, but I will show you what I do use. So the first one I use, so actually I'll just go through doing it and you can see then what I'm talking about. But anyway, yeah, I'll show you the hair actually. So this is the hair. It is absolutely incredible. It is real hair, it's human hair, 100% human hair, and it's so soft and so beautiful. Oh my god, I love it. Absolutely love it. So yeah, I'm going to go through with you how I do it, and it really doesn't take long at all. Now my main concern was how to look at the back, because I'm not very good with doing my hair round the back. So what I do, because we've got mirrored wardrobes, I open one of the mirror doors and wedge it open, so when I look into this mirror here I can actually see the back of my head. Works for me. But obviously if you've got a mirror you can move around and put behind you, it just makes it a lot easier to see what you're doing, obviously, or get somebody else to do it for you. Anyway, so what I do first is I put all of the top layer of my hair up, as you can see. Just going to come forward a bit so I can see in that mirror. Hope you can still see me, yes. Now my hair actually really needs washing, but that isn't a bad thing because it makes your hair slightly dirty, and it's actually better than if you've got really soft, just washed hair, for me anyway, because my hair's so fine. But I, at the moment, am trying not to wash my hair very often because it's better for your hair, but that's a whole nother video. So I am literally, I'm on day 5, I think, of not washing my hair. So yeah, it's not best, but you know, you'll have to go with me on that. School. I can't get my words out today. I don't know what's wrong with me. So, and what I am going to do is just back comb. I've got this fabulous back combing brush, which I got from Boots. It's a Lee Stafford back combing comb, and that's really good. So, because what we want to do is get the roots just a bit sort of ruffled, and you could spray hairspray if you've got thick hair, coarse hair, or whatever. You probably don't need to back comb, but because my hair's so fine, I just give it a bit of a back comb. It doesn't have to be perfect, like I said. I'm just going to give it something to grab onto. But you could just literally spray some hairspray or dry shampoo. So I just back comb it, and then I'll just give it a little spray. I guess I should just... Isn't it funny when you do this, like when you're not filming? None of this happens, but when you're filming, it's kind of like you get into a bit of a, oh, it's all going wrong. And now the first thing I'm going to use is this piece of hair. Now what I've done here is to make the bottom a little bit thicker. You can see here that you've got these are clip-in hair extensions, and they're brilliant because the clips come right to the edge. So what you don't want is some hair extensions, you see them online for sale, and they'll have the clips like here, so that then this piece is flapping around in your hair, in the air, in your hair, and you don't want that at all. So yeah, these just clip easily into your hair and they stay put. I've worn these quite a few times now and they don't move at all. They are fabulous. So what I've done to make the back just a little bit thicker and to lift my hair a bit is I've actually attached another piece of hair extension, the same size, into that hair extension. So I've clipped it into this, so it's like a double double weft, quad weft, can't speak. So yeah, so I'm going to take that and I'm going to pop that into the back of my head. So just try and get it into the centre as much as you can. Down, up and down, and clip it in. There you go. So that's going to give the back of my hair a little bit of a lift, as you can see. And then I'll bring down that piece of hair there, and you just do the same, backcomb that and give it a little spray. I did backcomb it a bit earlier, so it's not too bad, and I sprayed it. So the next one I'm going to do is it's a 3-piece clip. So it's got 3 clips on the weft of hair. You can see there again, right to the edge, which is brilliant, and you can see that the different colours, like the balayage, blended into it. Oh, it's super soft, honestly, it's so soft. So I'm going to take this piece and put that on that. I have part of the hair there, so I'm going to put the middle one in first, put that down, and then the 2 side. Don't worry about it if it's not straight, or just do what you can, and honestly it will be fine. It doesn't move. So you see that one there. So we've got those 2 pieces in already. Now you might be thinking, oh my god, it's so light compared to her hair, but my hair's going to blend in with it, so bear with it, okay? Just, you'll see. So then I'm going to take this top layer of hair and bring that down, clipped all over the place. My hair's so fine, it literally gets so stuck on things, and it's so dirty. It just stays. Yeah, maybe I should have done this after like day 2 of dirty hair, not 5. But I just wanted to show you how to do it if anybody got any concerns. Right, I'm just going to give that a little bit of a flattened brush down, if you know what I mean, and try and blend it in a little bit. My hair. You can do whatever you like. Okay, so obviously if your hair's a little bit cleaner, it's going to look better, it's going to blend better, but most of the time I've worn my extensions, I've literally done 2 plaits, but I'm going to show you that in a minute. So the next stage that we do, and the way I do this, I'm going to try and do it without looking in. I'm going to try and do it by looking in the camera, the viewfinder. I think it's going to be hard because I'm literally blinded by the ring light. Blinded by the light. So what I tend to do is, because I want to get some in the side to give some lift and volume at the side here, and so I'm going to take the tail of my comb down at an angle. So again, it doesn't have to be perfect, as long as you've got some hair there. I prefer it at a slight angle. Just going to grab a bit more there. It's really hard to do it without the mirror. Getting into such a faff when I'm showing people things. I'm really not a great YouTuber, am I? They're probably quite funny to watch. Anyway, so this side bit of hair here, I'm going to do the same. I'm going to backcomb and give it a spray with hairspray. Looking in my viewfinder so I can actually see what I'm doing to show you. So that's given my actual hair a bit of a lift as well. And then I'm going to give it a little spray, and then the extension will have something to grab hold of. So for the sides, I use these little 2 clip pieces. They're tiny, but isn't that fab that they've got 2 clips onto that tiny piece? You know, I've seen hair extensions in the past that friends have got, and they've literally might have had one this width, but there's just the 1 clip in the middle, which then these end bits flap around again. So really, I can't recommend these enough, honestly. And it's so easy, and it doesn't have to be perfect. Don't worry, give it a go. So I'm just going to, now you don't want to do it too far forward, because obviously there's a risk of seeing the extension. So you're just going to take it back slightly, but I'll show you once I've popped it in, because I can't see it in the viewfinder. I'm just going to pop that in and clip it down. There we go. Yeah. Just going to clip. That's it. So you can see that there. Okay. Now I should let that down and blend in my hair into the extension. I'll just stand up so you can see it. Now obviously you've seen the ends of my hair, and there's a couple of ways you can disguise that. You can either straighten your hair and the hair extensions to smooth it together, and that tends to work, or the best way to do it is to curl your hair. But the way I've been wearing my extensions, sorry, I'm looking at my viewfinder because I'm looking at my hair, is to I wear 2 plaits, which I love, because I've worn plaits, you know, throughout my life, but they're so fine and thin, I just don't think they look that good. But it's so nice to have really thick plaits, I love it. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to do the other side. My hair down. Yeah, usually I just backcomb my hair as well on the top if you want. Use some product. I've got a really good lifting product actually. It gives your hair so much volume. So how amazing is that? Oh, just love it. It's like, wow, we've got thick hair. I just absolutely love it. You could do some low pigtails as well if you wanted to, but I tend to just do a loose plait. Now all I'll say is, if you're doing ponytails or plaits, is to just make sure that the clips at the back are covered. Yeah, so what you can do, I can feel the clip there actually, so I'm just going to give that a little bit of a back comb over the clip, just here, just to lift my hair a bit. That's better. So literally just play with it and do it, but how easy was that really? I'm rubbish at hair, honestly, I am so rubbish. The only plait I can really do is, you know, when you split your hair at the back and just plait it forward here like that, I can do that. So I'm going to show you actually. So yeah, so all I'll say is, if you're going to do bunches or plaits, just check that the clips aren't shown at the back. So again, just check the mirror, get somebody else to check for you. So just leave it loose, don't part it and pull it like that. You want your hair down and loose like that, so that you're not going to see the clips. And then you can just plait it, and it will blend your hair with the extension, which I love. So I'm going to do that now. Zoom.